Hi, this is Laurel at Real Money Talks, and we are here having our first video podcast I'm super excited about, and we're going to talk about business funding today. So business funding, I think, is really, it's so critical. You need the money available to you whether you need it today or not. So one of the biggest mistakes, especially like beginning investors or even entrepreneurs make, is they think they're going to immediately all of a sudden get cash when they need cash. So you may need inventory, you need maybe publish a book, you might have some new technology, some new thing you want to buy, and then you have no capital. So I'm here to tell you, you want to get business funding and you want to get lines of credit. The easiest, fastest way to do it without a huge business plan or an SBA loan and all these other like more complex things, which are ways to do it, is you want to go get credit cards. And I know some of you say that's crazy, I shouldn't have credit card debt. We're talking about an investment in you. Like, I'll just tell you about us at Live Out Loud. So I have a several $100,000 line with Amex. I have another couple $100,000 Capital One. I have it with my bank, actually with several banks, with trust institutes. So I literally, if I needed money, could access that money to probably upward of $1 million. Plus I just have friends that I just know who have like loaded with cash and will do a note. So I want you to think business funding, you need it available to you. So many of you are focused on, not like going into debt. This isn't going into debt. This is having available growth for your company. So credit card debt has got such a bad like reputation because you're still in the occupational conversation. The occupational conversation is to be debt free. Now I agree later in life, that's a fine goal. But when you're growth and while you're active earning years, why aren't you using the money to make more money, to invest more money? You keep saying that, but your behavior shows otherwise. Anyone who's wealthy, we have access to tons of lines of credit. The reason I called my company Live Out Loud is quality conversations about money. So the conversation, I only have to listen to you for maybe like a minute or two, one sentence, and I know exactly how you think about money. So if you say to me, Laurel, I just really need to have more cash flow, I know you're not selling, right? If you say, well, I can't get any, credit card limits and I just can't get any credit, I don't have any money. From that perspective, I'll know that you haven't even attempted to go get business funding and lines of credit. So the way that you speak is clearly what you're doing. So you may say over here or behave differently like you want these big financial goals, but really what you do every day isn't lining up. So I want you to line up your conversation. What you say is what you do and how you get the result. Otherwise, you're never going to get there. So the action is you're going to call your credit card companies, the ones that you already have, and you're going to do exactly like this. You're going to do this awesome script. You're going to call, say, Capital One or Discover or whoever you have a card with. And you're going to say, hi, this is Laurel, and I am working on a business investment right now. My business is going to make X, 100,000, 150, 200. It doesn't matter that it's not doing it now. It's on track to. You have a plan for making this much money in the next year. So for that, I need a business investment, which means I need a line of credit, and I need to increase my line. So right now, could you tell me what my line is? And they'll say 20,000. You go, like that. It's got to be like, like totally like disappointed. And you'll say, so 20. And what's the interest rate? And they'll say 9. You'll be like, cannot have that. Then you'll say, so here's what I need. And you're not asking, you're telling. You're saying, here's what I need. For me to grow the business that I'm on path to do and plan to do with my team, I need that 20,000 to go to 80,000. I need that 9% to go to 0. When can we have that happen? And they'll be like, blah, 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 blah. They might have the authority to do it. They probably won't because you've asked for big lines. If they say, I can't, say, then what can you do? It needs to happen now. It doesn't need to go to a board. It doesn't need to go to a committee meeting. I need it today. Like I need available credit. I'm making an investment today. So you see what they say. If they come back and they say no, you go, I hate to do this, but I really need to talk to a manager. Not that I'm trying to trump you. I know you've done your best. You've actually done an excellent job with me today, but I really need this. This is critical. I'm very serious about getting the money that I'm intending to get. So I need my lines increased, the interest rates down, because I'm going to make 150, 200,000, whatever your number is. So you are firm, you're committed, your business is growing, you need capital, and you need it now and not tomorrow. So then you get the manager and you do the same thing, right? Well, what's my available limit? They'll say 20,000 and you go, and then what's my interest rate? And they'll say 9%. You go, so none of that's acceptable. I'm on track to do your number, 100,000, 150, 200,000. And what I need is I need 80,000 at 0%, and I need it today. Could you approve that? Like right now, I need that. And then be quiet. Let them think. If it's silent, just say it's okay if you have to think and go look at my account. Say, I'm right here. I need a decision. So just be super firm, be present. If silence does not mean no. And a lot of times you screw up the deal because you start talking, blah, 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 blah. It's okay. And then you start getting like, minimal about it. You stay firm, you need it. And if they're like, I absolutely can't do it, say to them, what's the most you can do today? Because I have to have some today. I mean, you wouldn't want me to move my cards to a whole nother company, would you? I mean, you make a lot of money on my cars. And then go again. So stay right in there. You do that, I promise you, in a 24-hour period to 3 or 4 or 5 cards, I've seen clients literally get hundreds of thousands just like that. The cards will be delivered to you. Now here's where it gets different. You don't have to spend it. I just want you to have available lines. I want you to have big lines. I want you to go to your bank. I want you to do the same thing. Like I would bet every one of you could get a couple $100,000, $500,000 if you took this seriously. Now, if you have any questions, you know that our comment line is at AskLoral.com, AskLoral.com. So go in there, give me your name, phone number, and email. If you want somebody from my staff to actually walk you through the script with you, we'll get on the phone with you. We'll actually model it and do it, and we'll help you. So let us help you get the funding that you need so you can grow and make the money you need. So again, AskLoral.com is where you comment. If you want a private session, have a conversation with me and be on the team, just ask right there. Talk to you soon.